Sam Cassell now directing the triangle for the Suns, gets it from his teammate Ori. Looking for the baseline, Maloney cuts him off there. Cassell into the paint, kicks it out to Ori. The jumper, too strong, and Barkley there for the rebound. Barkley coming into this game very fresh. Cassell for three. Rims out, and Barkley with another board. They went and got him in the offseason, but he won't be around until January. Ori fighting for his own miss. Barkley comes up with a loose ball. Barkley on the run, slips, can't get it, follow. Akeem Olajuwon.
You know, Chuck's just not used to having somebody follow him up like a king.
And Charles nearly gets a tee, but gets the delay of game warning instead.
I saw the right hand go up from the
Phoenix from beyond the arc. Ori from outside. AC Green fighting for the offensive rebound, but Barkley gets it.
The reason why Houston's so excited this year is because you talked about a little earlier. You cannot double team all three of them. 2 times 3 is 6, only 5 guys out on the court. So you can't double team Akeem and Charles and Clyde. One of them's going to get single coverage. They're going to try to expose that every time down the floor.
Looking for the alley-oop backdoor to Barkley, but he was late getting there, and Cassell picks it off. Here come the Suns in transition. Cassell stops. In and out, won't go, and Barkley high above the board. Leander along with Bob Elliott. Outside Finley, won't go. Keith Erickson also joined. Trying to get it to Chuck on the back door, and twice it's been turned back.
You know, Rudy T, the last 2 times down the floor, is trying to run a play for Charles. He knows he needs to get Charles involved in offense. Once Scarl
in for the Suns is Cotton looking for a combination that will work. Finley trying to lob it over Akeem, and there's Barkley with his 7th rebound here. And he was the only Rocket last year to start in all 82 games. Chapman's first shot of the game, Barkley's 8th rebound of the game.
He's got a rebound a minute this first quarter.
Holy cow, he is clearing those boards. And Ellie into Barkley. Chucky Brown, that's a matchup we saw a couple years ago in the playoffs. Drexler for 3. Won't go. Barkley, rebound. Tizzy, one-on-one. He loves that, but still can't get it to fall. Boy, the Suns.
I would try to expand on that one if I were the Suns.
Tisdale inside, off the glass, can't get it to go. Barkley, rebound number 10.
It wasn't directly to him, wasn't quite a lob. Give him the lob pass, let him finish it.
Chapman, thrown out by Barkley.
Chuck.
Take another look at Chuck throwing out Rex Chapman. And he's been replaced in the Rockets lineup. Barkley throws it off the leg of Chucky Brown. So he's here in period number 1. And it's been all Houston. The Suns struggling on offense. Can't find the bucket. Meanwhile, Barkley and the Rockets have jumped out to a 31-13 first quarter lead. 35%. Even worse here tonight in the first period. Tisdale with that left flipper, and it's short. Wow. That is Tizzy's trademark, and he can't get it to fall. There's Livingston, bring it up, give it over to Drexler. Talked about Clyde's big game last night, nearly becoming the 4th player to register a quadruple double. Way off the mark from outside, Tracy Moore. And on the offensive rebound, foul called against Danny Manning of the Suns. So Tracy Moore in his 5th year out of Tulsa has checked in for the Rockets. He threw up a big-time brick, but there's Barkley on the offensive board and Manning strapping him from behind.
To say Charles has been active on the line is a complete understatement. He's grabbed him high, he's grabbed him low, he's grabbed him anywhere.
And there's Charles' first bucket, first point of the evening coming from the free throw line. He has been doing his work on the boards and defensively with the big block of Chapman. Barkley hits them both. And in deep Barkley, Bullard, his second 3 attempt. He hits this one. Triangle offense to wear down the Rockets defense. You can just imagine the type of energy that's being spent by the Suns defenders when you get into this situation where you've got to double and recover. That just will wear on you, and Cotton's going to have to use 10, 11 men here tonight.
You see another problem that's going to happen with the Suns having smaller lineups. Rockets have out-rebounded their lead back. You can't do that.
Cassell, 10 points for the Suns here in the first quarter. Barkley trying to go baseline, out to Bullard. Open look, can't get it. Barkley with the offensive rebound.
Robert Ory's just shaking his head, looking at the bench like, hey, you know what?
Games for AC Green, by the way, as the streak rolls on. Olajuwon with the offensive board. Strong. Barkley thrown out by Cassell, and AC Green tapping him on the head as he had him in a WCW wrestling lock.
I tell you what, Charles Barkley is so strong. Every time I think of Charles down low, I actually think of when he was with Dream Team 1. When here he was amongst all these bigger guys, and you see this little ball head pop out of nowhere. Look how strong he is.
Watch Cassell.
Plant his feet. He's like, hey, I don't care who you are, I will not be denied. There's AC, a little tap on the back of that head. Charles says, yeah, I'll let you get away with this one, but not for too long.
I love the swing that Cassell took at that shot. You think he'd like nothing better than to register a block shot against Charles Barkley?
Near the end of the game, so Charles can't have too much time to get back at him.
I think Rex Chapman went to the bench and said, Sam, can you get me a block back from Chuck after that one rejection? Barkley hits them both from the line.
Going to the baseline. Oh, he went to the middle.
Drexler open for three. Straight, but short. Barkley can't get the offensive rebound as Finley stripped it away. It goes out of bounds off the Rockets and Charles Barkley. So the Suns, as you see Barkley frustrated, he thought he had that. Kicks it out. AC Green from 18. In and out. Finley looking to tip at the rebound. Barkley's. Olajuwon, Livingston, Drexler, Barkley. Fakes up Ori. Goes past Ori for the easy lay-in.
I love Charles' game, you know. His quickness sometimes is underestimated.
Working the rook. Stops. Good defense, though, by Livingston, forcing up a bad shot by Cassell.
Again, that is a shot you can get anytime. Let the triangle offense work for you. You've worked so long on it for at least 40 days now.
Now the Rockets will try and work the shot clock. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drexler double team inside Livingston. Kick it out, Olajuwon. Olajuwon working on Person. The leaner won't go. Rebound knocked out. Ellie gets it. 4 seconds to go. Barkley fouled from behind by Wesley Person. So 2.3 seconds to go here until halftime. And
you're going in down 9. I think you can live with that given where this game came from in the first quarter.
Cotton wants even more, though, as he brings in Rex Chapman for the final 2.3 seconds. Barkley hits 1 of 2.
Shooting the ball up.
Cross court, Ellie into Barkley. Fades and hits. So Charles Barkley gets it going.
Talked about Charles not being in offense.
He goes right past him, baseline, holds up. And Ainge and Cotton Fitzsimmons want a foul. As Cassell went up for that shot, Maloney gave him a little shove, pushed him off balance, and he couldn't get the Finley, 4-3. Short. And Barkley pulls down the board.
You know, before the game, I was kiddingly saying that Chuck would go for 35 and 20 boards. I really didn't think the 20 boards were possible, but he's got those already.
35, you may have been talking rebounds at that point. Barkley going to the hoop, is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Chuck 5 of 6 from the line so far here tonight, and there he is driving past Ori. Really didn't have a good look at the bucket. Looked like it used to be purple and orange. Now he's traded in for the red and navy blue of the Rockets. One of 2 at the line for Charles, and it's a 10 running jump and can finish off on breaks, but he gets underneath the hoop. He gets in some trouble, but he can draw the foul, and that's the situation there.
That was the 20th board for Sir Charles.
AC, though, can't get the free throw, and it's a 10-point Rocket lead. Maloney from outside, but again, the defensive pressure this time by Cassell. Inside, Barkley with the left hand. So Olajuwon gets the offensive rebound, Barkley with the hoop.
You saw the strength of Charles, as we've seen so many times. He actually got that ball blocked. It didn't make a difference. He still put it up in the basket.
Robert Horry wide open for the 3. Short. Rebound. Barkley.
He is playing so strong down low.
21 rebounds now for Barkley.
Now, for some reason, Akeem is not going to the baseline move he used early on in the game where the thing has always been open.
Maloney trying to drive on Cassell. Pulls up little 6-footer. Won't go. Barkley with the offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the return. So Charles doing it on both ends. The guy is uncanny. Sometimes when you watch him with the Suns, you just can't believe a guy who's legitimately 6'4" to 6'5" can get the rebounds he does.
Now see, Maloney, I think, got a little too happy in the first quarter, in the first half, thinking, hey, you know, I can score on anybody. That's not your game, son. You've got Akeem, you've got Barkley, and you've got Drexler. Get the ball to them, sit outside like you're doing. That's how you score it. Now all of a sudden in the start the second half, he wants to try to impress everybody, but how you can take somebody to the basket. That's not your job, that's not your role. Get the ball to the scorers, set up, spot up, shoot your little 3-shot, and then get on out the way. All of a sudden, he's changed his game plan. And also, Akeem, again, start the beginning of the game, he was doing his baseline jump shot, okay, turning toward the baseline, away from the pressure. Now, all of a sudden, he's forgot that move. He wants to keep going to the...
to go along with his 22 rebounds. Inside Barkley, defended there by Chucky Brown. Chucky picks up the personal, and Charles will go to the line. He's already put up 10 free throws. He'll go back for 2 more.
Again, Tom, the high-low set. Akeem at the high post. Charles down low in the middle of the screen. He puts Chucky Brown on his back. At that point, Akeem says, "Oh, I see you, little fella." Drops it down to Charles. Charles says, "This one's over with. I'm going to the line, or I'm making the bucket, or it might be choose A and B. Give me all the above."
Barkley hits his first free throw. Did you hear about Charles's Halloween? He didn't give out candy this year. Kids coming to his door got the autographed basketball card of himself. Vintage Charles. Actually, they probably prefer that to a Snickers.
I think I'd rather have a Snickers bar myself, although that's one of my weaknesses.
It's a 14-point Rockets lead, as Barkley now has 16 points on the game. Manning, long on the shot, and there's Chuck. Boy, could just cue that.
Look, now he's trying to go off the dribble.
Chapman off the pick for 3. That's a tough shot, but he almost got it to fall.
Chuck with another board.
On third quarter here, Cassell shot spins in and out. Person, oh, Willie puts it up, won't go. He got the offensive rebound, probably should have kicked. Rockets doubling up on the Suns in rebounding. Or faked up in the air by Barkley, who helps Robert to his feet as he heads to the line for another pair of free throws. Only one Phoenix Suns player in double figures, and that's Sam Cassell with 20 points here in the third period. 2:51 to go. And Charles getting it where he loves it best, underneath, drawing the foul. And boy, working on Tisdale. Right-handed jump hook. Short. Barkley grabs the board, wins it back, pushes it up to Bullard. Bullard to Olajuwon from the baseline. Won't go. Barkley with the left-handed tap.
Not only has a rebound and 2 points for Sir Charles. He's at 20. Shoot the shot, Chucky.
Chucky from 15. Off. No good. Barkley with the rebound.
29 boards for Sir Charles. Unbelievable.
And it's a 12-point Rocket lead. Nash stops in his tracks, hands it off. Chucky Brown rejected by Barkley. And with 4:09 left, 97-87 the rebounding totals. Look at that. Charles still leading the Suns as a team, 30-27. That is simply amazing.
Yeah, Charles has come in and made a statement. You know, he hasn't scored offensively. And, you know, and you said it earlier, I was kiddingly saying that he was going to go for 35 and 20. And I was thinking 35 points and 20 boards. He's going in the reverse, 20 points and 35 boards.
Right now, Charles has 18 points. By Cassell. Ellie open straight away. Rims out. Barkley with the board. So a kick it out to Wes for 3. It's short. And Barkley tears down the rebound. Wes had a great look at a 3 here. Play their next game at home at the America West Arena as Finley can't get it to drop. They'll be at home here Tuesday against the And again, as the season wears on, other teams, Barkley puts a little punctuation mark on it. Other teams are going to watch players fall to the wayside. And the Suns, really with 15 legitimate players on their roster, you look ahead, too, to what are they going to do when Mark Bryant gets healthy, when Hot Rod gets healthy, when Kevin Johnson gets healthy. They're going to have to make a little some moves on their roster to free up space for these players.
Well, you know, a lot of guys are banged up right now, so it might be an opportune time when Hot Rod or Bryant are ready to somebody to rest their knee to get rid of that tendinitis.
That ever-present tendinitis always flares up when somebody else feels better.
Well, you know, I was trying to be PC, a little politically correct here with that move, but consequently, you know, that's the way to talk. We're looking at this time, and Barkley now is coming out of the game. You know, to him, there's nothing better than coming back to some place where you played and get a W and to play well, and he had a double-double on that. You're looking at 20 points and 33 rebounds. I would say that he gave the people
opener. It will go to the Houston Rockets. They begin the season with a 2-0 record. Their win on opening night against the Kings, and they come back here to Phoenix with a 110-95 win over the Phoenix Suns.